ladies and gentlemen, this contest will consist of 3 3-minute rounds. So let's all welcome one more time in the blue corner, weighing in at 61.2 kg, fighting out of Oldham Fight Academy, Akeem Bhatti! And his opponent in the red corner, weighing in at 61 kg on the dot, fighting out of Aura MMA, Qudrat Safi!
All right, ready to get this one underway. Akeem Bhatti in the blue corner here with the full black. Qudrat Safi in the red corner with the black and red. Here we go. A spot on the team is on the line. More experience for Safi over the years. But Bhatti's been looking really good here as Akeem. Lots of patience from both guys. That's a whipping left high kick as well from Qudrat. Slowly getting inched towards the fence, though. Ooh, level changes on the left hook on the single.
Yeah, that's not what Akeem would have wanted. He was being a bit too patient there.
Trying to lift and wrench over the top with that underhook here, but Qudrat keeping heavy with the pressure. He's going to pass.
Yep, Qudrat looks very heavy in that top position. He's got a tight grip. I don't think he'll be able to finish this choke unless he frees that leg.
Yeah, I think he's trying to get some pressure from top position as well and free that leg, of course, at the same time. It's almost like a Von Flu here, right? But
yeah, it's just not in the right position. He's going to have to loosen up and let go and try and free him on the head.
I mean, how long do you hold this this guillotine position here for?
Not too long. If you can't finish the choke, you don't want to burn your arm out. You're in the first round. If I was Akeem, I'd be looking to get up as fast as I can and not stay in this position, especially we're halfway through the round already. You know, all these small things you have to think about when it comes to the judges scoring.
Yeah, Qudrat not really made too much of an attempt to pass. Obviously, he's in the guillotine, you know, cross-facing now, but I think just making sure he's diligent in getting out of it. Kind of the arm's coming free just there. His corner's calling for it as well, Leo, yeah. Let go of the guillotine, they're shouting. Oh, he's talking to him as well, right?
Yeah, there's less than a minute left. I'm surprised the referee let that go on that far.
Trying to scramble back to his feet as Akeem, but Qudrat locking him back down.
Yeah, he needs to just be doing anything he can to get back to his feet. You know, bumping, framing. This is a bit better now.
Trying to cover as much as him as possible. They're calling for the head and arm, but not much time left on the clock, even if he could secure up the position for it. Not really any damage from Qudrat in top position, though.
No, he has been looking to mostly secure position and oh, a few strikes now, but yeah, not a lot of damage done by either in the Akeem's protecting himself well.
All right, end of the first round there. Pretty simple. Qudrat took him down early off that level change under the left hook.
Yeah, Qudrat had a beautiful timing on that entry and was able to secure that quite quickly, but Akeem's going to want to try and not get on his back flat on the mat and land some significant strikes in this round.
Qudrat looking very, very calm in the corner. Taking some sips, relaxing. So does Bhatti, though. Akeem's looking pretty relaxed as well, considering he's just had a round spent on the back. Things didn't go according to plan.
Yeah, but you don't want to be looking like that at the end of the fight, especially if you're down in points. You want to be looking like you've done everything you can to get back up, get out of bad positions.
Qudrat's wearing his IMMAF rash guard already. Look at him. Confident man.
Yeah, it's good sometimes to wear the gear that you're going to fight in. Sometimes we do that in the gym, wear a fight night kit, or because everything is a bit different in the competition night.
It's a nice right hand, but answered with that left high kick as well. That was good work. Straight, that was super well timed right there for Bhatti. Parries away the body shot as well. Ooh, it's that left hook again.
Yeah, this is good work from Akeem, but he doesn't want to overcommit and ends up on his back again.
I think the level change is going to come from one of them soon. There it is.
Oh, lovely.
Ready to sprawl, though, was Akeem.
Nice body shot.
Oh, southpaw this time. Catches the leg, though, and going to take that angle. Yeah.
Akeem's here, instead of holding on, he's going to want to have to try and get up as quick as he can and not end up on his back for this round.
Lots of head pressure on top from Qudrat as well.
Yeah, if he can get that left leg round and try and get a butterfly and try and create some space to get back up. You can't just stay here.
1 minute 40 on the clock to work. Get some accumulation of damage perhaps from Qudrat. Akeem trying to get to his hips.
That's right, he's creating some space for the hook.
Calling for the Dagestani handcuff.
And he's doing it. Oh, he's got back up.
And he's going to attack this Kimura as well, which we've seen tonight.
Don't drop to your back. No.
Oh. Came on the inside with it. Qudrat back on the takedown attempt, trying to wrap the body there, stop that from happening, but Qudrat's pressure, relentlessness on these takedowns.
Akeem's got a grip under the neck, I think, but
trying to peel him off the fence now as well, and pass to the outside at the same time.
yeah, Qudrat's doing a good job of controlling those legs and making sure Akeem can't get back up to his feet.
Now thinking about stepping through to full mount. We're in half guard though. Akeem does a good job there. And they come down the shots as well from Qudrat.
Oh, his hands in the cage.
Oh, he's almost going to get full guard back though.
If he can even get some kind of back control, if he can try and scoot his hips up more, he can get that far hook in.
Yeah, if he can pop round. Qudrat's using that left arm though, it looks like, to keep him locked down in place, and then chasing him to the corner. Yeah, just perhaps not a ton. There we go from Qudrat. This is the kind of stuff he needs to let go, especially at the end of the round, just to make sure the judges know. I think they all took a look at that one as well.
Yeah, that's what you need to do at the end of the round. You can't just hold. You have to do some damage, land some big shots, and finish the round strong.
Deep breaths from Akeem here. 3 minutes left from both guys. Qudrat still in his little crouch compose position he's been in.
Don't know if he's sitting on the side of the cage. I did notice nobody's brought a stool in tonight. I make sure I tell my corner, wait, don't forget the stool. I like to sit in there, take a breath.
Yeah, there's different psychology on that, but most people prefer to sit down on the stool, but I guess there isn't one tonight, that's true. Qudrat's already won titles as an amateur. Obviously, Akeem Bhatti's fought for a title. Wasn't able to capture it, but there is a big experience difference here. But Bhatti's doing a good job so far, but Qudrat is definitely securing these takedowns and controlling.
Yeah, I feel like Akeem's landed a bit more in the feet. If he can try and maintain his composure and keep the distance, but he's running into the takedowns, and that's not really the best idea.
Teeps to the body. I like the combinations into the takedowns from Akeem, but Qudrat just too good. Grabs the double underhooks, and he's running him to the fence again.
Yeah, when you're not winning these grappling exchanges in the first 2 rounds, in the 3rd round you should be looking to, do what you're best at. If it's going to be striking, landing some big shots in the feet.
Trying to step behind now, peel that back leg. Akeem's been under constant attack in these grappling exchanges. He seems like he's having to just constantly defend the pressure and the advances coming from Qudrat rather than set up his own.
Back to the same position again. He's going to try and step over and hook both these legs, which makes it extremely difficult to get up. Akeem needs to get out of this. You really need to give your back and try and stand up and shake him off. But it's such a difficult position to escape.
Yeah, triangling up the legs as best he can there. But this is a position we've seen guys like Khabib use, you know, guys like Islam Makhachev, and then it went all over the world, you know. You sit on these legs, don't even go to full mount, you can just sit there. But okay, good job from Akeem getting back to a half guard. Yeah, it's just too much good top pressure from Qudrat, you know, he's too heavy.
Yeah, Qudrat's got really great pressure. He's really compact and tight. He's not letting a lot of space for Akeem to work.
Wanting to secure that spot at the IMMAFs again this year. Give himself that opportunity.
Yeah, his corner's right. There needs to be some kind of urgency. You have to try and do what you can, but I do understand it is extremely difficult with a competitor like Qudrat.
Oh, got to elevate right over the top, and the armbar was almost there for a second, but no. Disappeared again. And looking for the pass again is Qudrat. Yeah, off his back here, you know, he's been able to get out of bad positions, but he keeps getting locked down, and the ground and pound from Qudrat has, you know, increased since the first round. Thought about being able to get back up there, but the hips are just too strong.
Yeah, Qudrat, the way he's controlling the legs and making sure he can't stand up, it's been great to watch. There he is, he takes the back. He's
the right arm is under the neck.
Akeem is fight.
Oh, we can't tell if that was the end of the fight or a sub. I think it was, I mean, I didn't hear a...
Didn't hear a...
I think they gave the tap there. I think that was a tap, rear naked choke there, right at the end of the third round. We'll have a look in the replay as well. We'll make it official in a second, but it was hard to see. That was slick if he found the neck right at the end there.
Didn't think the choke was on, but...
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, the judges have reached a unanimous decision. To the winner, in the red corner, Qudrat Safi.
So it did the judges' decision there, and the win for Qudrat. Great job. Good positional control, tons of takedowns, and I think he's gonna, be hoping to replicate that at the IMMAFs this year.